So for this project board remix, I wanted to make sure my argument could be easily understood. So I decided to do an infographic or flyer type style, as you can see here. And again, to relate to the premise of my argument, I designed this layout so it looks like a city a city's landscape with pollution coming out from the buildings to just represent the over industrialization of Louisiana. And I had three main sections. The top was just the introduction with a basic definition. Then the middle discussed more statistics and facts, the main issue with it. And then the bottom is the actions that we can take, or basically calls to action. So getting a closer look, again, I just revised some sentences from my introduction paragraph in my essay to make this first two sections really. And I think that when I receive flyers, I'm definitely more inclined to look at statistics or shorter text. So that was my main idea for this middle section, and to include graphic illustrations, because I think getting this clear, like this map versus this map, allows us to form our own perception of the issue, but it's also pretty clear of Cancer Alley's basically impact on the Black population. And then in the paragraphs below each image or next to it, I just went more into detail with facts and statistics from my essay research, and I tried to include like a little bit of pathos in between these when I was explaining the statistics, but there's definitely not as much commentary as my essay, because I think that would deter readers from actually like trying to learn about this issue. And then, like my essay, I included a short section on how it impacts us today, or the victims of Cancer Alley today, just so again it shows the importance of the issue and the urgency we should be taking. And then um, this last section is the call to action area. And whenever I receive handouts and flyers that are very text heavy, I'm sort of less inclined to actually read it. So I wanted to make sure this section was simple and brief to not intimidate readers. But then a con is not being able to express my ideas in as much detail as I was able to in my essay. So to fix that, I included helpful links where readers or viewers can find more information and easily take action. For example, like in this section underneath the last image, I basically explain the information that we can find on the website. And I think that giving the option for the reader to further educate themselves is important in spreading awareness, especially to websites like Stop Formosa and End Death Valley, um, that are super easy to navigate and get straight to the point of what we can do. And then these last two websites are for like even more visual learners, and they're really simple, like short videos. I think they're less than 10 minutes. One's by Vox and one's by Now This News, that explains like the day-to-day life and more information that I wasn't able to put on this poster. But I just highlighted like key things we can do, and then included more like photojournalistic images like the march, just so people can see the reality of the actions that people are taking, as well as this screenshot from the website, that should, I think, be kind of more emotional than these like graphs and stuff that I put earlier up there before. So I think this section, although it has less information in my essay, it does give the option, and it's more like the option of the simple actions we can take with lots of lists. So I think that made this poster, although it's short, more effective, because the reader would be less intimidated by all the information that's in my essay. So that's it.